Chosen ones, empaths, I have a word on my heart that I need to express to you. Let me plug my mic in one moment. I've had some some subscribers give me some feedback, and you've always given me feedback, right? And I'm truly touched and thrilled that you found comfort in the videos. Some of you have told me you used to listen to it before you go to sleep. Many of you, I've had some people that watched a long time ago, and they actually reached out recently. And what this indicates to me is, okay, like, I'm thrilled that you found comfort, but what this indicates to me is this is why this channel is different, okay? It's not that you're going to be here all the time. You're going to use this channel for what you can gain from it. And you're the expert in your own situation, right? That's something you need to know. But you are, I'm truly touched. That's why I'm thrilled that you resonate with what I have to say or what I have said in videos. And where I'm at through the time since starting the channel, like I always said, I set out to help one person, and I'm glad that I've been a comfort to some of you, right? I have had external forces try to cause problems and stuff like that. I have had people in the comment section trying to mislead you into going down paths of using types of craft to get people back in your life and stuff like that. So I have had external forces try to hinder the channel, right? But the point that I want to make is, I'm glad you found comfort. I'm truly touched that you found comfort, and I've tried to basically, what I've realized is the audience, there's some of you from the past, right, from a long time ago, that know the stuff that I say when I tell you that the narcissist is obsessed. You've seen it, you're living proof. Some of you have reached out and said, hey, Zion, like, I didn't think this was the case, but now I've seen it now in my own life. And I've had people reach out by email and tell me these sorts of things, right? And even in sessions. But there's some of you that are newer viewers that need that information, that might not hear that information coming out, okay? Because they're older videos. So what I'm thinking to do now is go back to the roots of what I did, right? And try and enforce the content that you know, that some of you might know, but people, it needs to be heard, okay? It needs to be heard, because I will say something, right? Like, I remember when I was starting this channel, no one was saying about the narcissist obsession. Not that I come across anyway. Not that the narcissist is obsessed with the chosen one, things like that. I didn't see that content. Now you can see that content in other places. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that people wasn't talking about that. It was very clinical. It was very, oh, they have narcissistic traits, all the narcissistic terminology. It was very like that, okay? And to me, when I come across videos early days prior to me starting YouTube, I remember thinking, hey, like, this makes you feel sorry for the narcissist. This makes you have empathy for the narcissist still. This is taking you as a victim of narcissistic abuse, right? Or us as victims of narcissistic abuse. And it's telling us, oh, they're sick, they're there, you know. In other words, I know they're not saying it like that. I'm not knocking any channels because everyone's doing their work, and I'm sure other videos have helped you as well. But I am touched that you found comfort, that some of you have fell asleep to the sound of my voice in the nicest possible way, and it's brought you comfort, or it's helped you kind of allocate reasons for stuff happening in your life, and you've worked it out. Okay, so going forward, what I'm going to try and do is go back to the roots for some of the videos. I don't know how the algorithm's going to take it, and I don't really care, right? I just want the people to hear the message that can hear the message, right? I'll go back to the roots with some of it. So some of the stuff you will know because you've heard me say it, right? It will be in another way, and I'll add layers of information that I've learned and stuff. But I mean, you will know this stuff. But some of you have even told me, and hopefully you watched this video, you've actually reached out in the comment section. You said you want to know information about going forward, what comes after. And I've always mixed it in the videos about purpose and meaning and stuff like that. But maybe I should allocate some videos for after, while you're in your version 2.0. Okay, many of you are in the version 2.0. A long time ago, I wanted to start a segment about beautiful pain, about how this pain that you go through actually becomes one of the most beautiful blessings in your life. And it's a very hard concept to try and wrap your head around. But it really is that way. So I've got many angles that I can explore, but I understand that many of you are in a place of hurt, and this message won't sink in if you're in a place of hurt. So some feedback would be truly appreciated by any of you about this video. Like I said, I've had external forces. It tries to cause problems and stuff, right? Because they want to suppress the message. Let me just say that. They want to suppress the message. They don't want this information getting out. They want you to just view it as this clinical. Narcissism is just clinical. They're actually watering down the term narcissist. So you just think, oh, it's just a narcissist. Oh, it's just a narcissist. They're making it like ordinary. Narcissist is a very deep rabbit hole that you can go down, narcissism. And many of you have gone down that rabbit hole and you've been with me on the journey. And that's the thing. Don't lose the seriousness of what this is about. Don't lose the seriousness of what a narcissist is, right? This is some evil, evil creatures. Yes, they have good in them that not many people will tell you. They do have some good in them because we're made of a duality, but they have sided with the evil sides of this world. Okay, and there's no, I know many of you were very enmeshed or very connected or very hurt. But look, I'm truly touched that you reached out and you've told me, that those of you that have, and the comments and everything, that I've been with you on your journey and it's helped, right? Remember, I've always said this is our channel, okay? I may have said my videos in this video, but I rarely say that. This is our videos, this is our channel, this is our community. And maybe going forward, no, I'll save that for another thing. There's some things I want to introduce, right? But I will be going back to roots with some of the videos, because some people need that information. And the way that the algorithm works, it's not going to push, it's not about views and stuff, but it's not going to show you that message. Like, all I want to do, and that's why I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, okay? Like I said, my core fundamental foundations of the channel Zion, right, of our channel, right, was to help one person. Go to the earliest videos I ever done. That's all I was saying. I remember when I was doing this channel, no one was watching. I had one subscriber who was a friend. One subscriber, I had about 4 subscribers or something, right? And I was just pushed there. They weren't even watching I don't know if they were watching the videos, but it's grown exponentially. And I'm truly touched that many of you have resonated with the message and many of you have been helped on your journey. Okay. So thank you for being at this point in the video. Look out today. Okay, that's what another layer that I've never really discussed with anyone is I used to put out a myriad of content, okay, on a daily basis, knowing that really you're not gonna, every video is gonna appeal to you, but I wanted to try and reach the people that these messages will be needed by, right, and it will help them. That's what I want to do. That's all I've ever done. So I might start to try and reach back to doing that. So thank you for being here. I've gone on a bit longer than I expected, but I appreciate your support. Any feedback will be greatly appreciated. But those of you that have told me that you want like version 2.0 kind of videos where you're at what to do after, I will start to introduce those as well. Okay, I had the Lone Wolf series a long time back, quite a while back. But that's something that you need to master as well. You see, rolling solo, solitude, whatever you want to call it, that's something you have to master, I think, as well, for us to all have healthy relationships, not just romantic, but any very healthy relationship. You need to master the being on your own, for yourself, fulfilled by yourself. And this is a very another complex kind of thing in today's society that not a lot of people are switched on about, right? So anyway, I won't go on any longer. I'll be back for another video soon. Peace.